Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to give you 10 latest defense updates. Number 1, upgrading older UAVs with lithium-ion batteries. In a significant move towards enhancing the capabilities and efficiency of its unmanned aerial vehicles, the Indian Armed Forces are transitioning from older battery technologies to modern lithium-ion solutions. This upgrade aims to address weight management issues that have long been a concern with the existing battery systems. For years, the older generation of drones in the Indian military inventory relied on nickel, cadmium, and silver zinc batteries as their secondary power sources. These batteries types have been manufactured domestically, ensuring a steady supply for drone operations. However, their weight and energy density limitations have prompted a shift towards more advanced battery technologies. Next, MDL achieves breakthrough in submarine stealth technology. In a significant stride towards self-reliance in defense manufacturing, MDL has successfully indigenized the production of polychloropane rubber flow straightener, a critical component for enhancing submarine stealth capabilities. This achievement marks a collaborative effort with Messrs. Rotopump in Noida, Messrs. Rene Elastomer in Mumbai, and Messrs. Vajra Rubber in Kerala, showcasing India's growing prowess in defense technology. The polychloropane rubber flow straightener plays a pivotal role in a submarine operations by ensuring that the flow of seawater around the submarine is smooth and free from turbulence. This reduction in turbulence directly translates to a lower acoustic signatures, marking the submarine significantly quieter and thus more stealthy. Stealth technology is paramount in naval warfare, where the ability to operate undetected can mean the differences between mission success and failure. Next, F-35, a game changer for IAF. Former IL-76 navigator Vaidya, speaking to AFI, shared his views on the potential acquisition of the F-35A by the IAF. According to him, the inclusion of even a limited number of F-35A fighters in the IAF inventory could effectively dismantle the confidence of pilots flying China's J-20 or J-35A stealth fighters. An F-35, despite end-user agreements and other operational conditions, will be enough to tilt the balance decisively in the IAF's favor across the border, Vaidya stated. He also dismissed the readiness of Russia's fifth-generation Su-57 and the conceptual Su-75 checkmate. Next, embarking on modifying 6 Su-30 MKI aircraft for Astra missile. In a significant step towards enhancing its air combat capabilities, the Indian Air Force, in collaboration with the DRDO, has initiated a project to modify 6 of its Su-30 MKI fighter jets. This modification program is specifically designed to integrate the indigenous Astra missile series, marking a milestone in India's journey towards self-reliance in defense technology. The Sukhoi Su-30 MKI, a cornerstone of the IAF's combat fleet, is being upgraded to carry the Astra missiles, which are beyond visual range air-to-air missiles, that is BVRAM. The Astra series, developed by DRDO, aims to provide the IAF with a formidable weapon system that can engage aerial targets to extend ranges, enhancing the strategic depth and combat efficiency of its operations. Next, proposal of engagement of retired defense personnel, that is RDP, for aero engine material testing. GTRE, a premier laboratory under the DRDO, has proposed the engagement of retired personnel from the Army, Air Force or Navy under the Director General of Resettlement Technical Scheme. These experienced professionals will assist in critical materials characterization and testing activities for aero engine materials such as titanium alloys, nickel-based superalloys, and specialized steels. The role involves conducting a variety of mechanical tests under diverse operating conditions, utilizing advanced equipment like universal testing machines, creep testing machine, and impact testing machines. The testing scope includes tensils, fatigue, creep, stress rupture, and impact tests. Next, securing contract for MPATGM Limited production. Apollo Microsystems Private Limited, a Hyderabad-based company specializing in electronic and electromechanical solutions, has been awarded a significant contract to manufacture 10 sets of the Man-Portable Anti-Tank Guided Missiles, that is MPATGM. The missile system represents a leap forward in India's defense capabilities, focusing on anti-tank warfare. The MPATGM, a third-generation fire-and-forget anti-tank guided missile, is designed for deployment from a tripod, offering a maximum operational range of 2.5 kilometers. This system is particularly notable for its fire-and-forget capability, where once launched, the missile autonomously guides itself to the target without further input from the operator, enhancing combat efficiency and operator safety. Next, acquiring Track Precision Solutions Limited. PTC Industries Limited, one of the India's premier manufacturers of high-precision metal components, is excited to announce the acquisition of Track Precision Solutions Limited, a UK-based leader in precision machined components for the aerospace, defense, and energy sectors. This strategic acquisition marks a significant milestone in PTC's journey towards global leadership in aerospace and defense manufacturing. Next, RRPS4E Innovations Limited secures 102 crores defense contracts for advanced imaging technology. RRPS4E Innovations Limited, a significant contributor to India's Make in India initiative in the electro-optic domain, has been awarded substantial orders by the Ministry of Defense, Department of Military Affairs. The contract, amounting to 102 crore, are for the supply of long-range thermal imaging cameras and smart thermal imaging sites for small arms. Next, space warfare. AI solutions to defense highlights of DefSat 2025. Strategists and business leaders from the defense and space sectors will converge here next month to share experiences and deliberate on new opportunities in the area that has emerged as a critical link in securing the country's border. The third DefSat conference and expo, scheduled to be held at the Manek Shah Center here from January 8 to 10, is expected to provide a platform to explore the synergies between defense modernization and India's expanding space ambitions. Next, ISRO's PSLV to launch first ever biological experiments into space. PS-4 orbital experiment module, designated as POEM, refers to the usage of the spent fourth stage of the Polar Synchronous Launch Vehicle. It provides an opportunity for the scientific community to carry out certain in-orbit microgravity experiments for an extended duration of up to 3 months using the POEM platform, which otherwise would end up as space debris immediately after the mission objective of injecting the primary payloads in the mission. Such experiments payloads serve as precursor experiment to validate various proof of concept and enabling technologies for future missions. Thank you.